There's a bushfire threat across 3 states tonight as crews battle blazes in New South Wales, Tasmania and here in Victoria. As we go to air, an emergency warning is in place for a fast-moving fire west of Ballarat. It's burning at Chepstow and broke out late this afternoon. ABC reporter EmilyStewart is at Chepstow. Emily, what's the latest there?
Francis, we believe the fire may have started just over this ridge here and it's moved very quickly. It started as a 50-hectare fire and has quickly spread to 225 hectares. We can confirm that 2 homes have been lost and Ambulance Victoria has been called out to one firefighter who has severely burnt his hands. There are reports that other firefighters may have been injured as well. It's been a hive of activity here. There are spot fires around us. We've seen one farmer speed off down the road to move a neighbour's mob of sheep that was in danger. Now, this is expected to grow. There's very high winds here tonight and they've closed the Western Highway between Ballarat and Ararat. So it's a very anxious night ahead for these farming communities.
Emily, thank you. And EmilyStewart and her crew came across the Chepstow outbreak while they were travelling back from covering the long-running fire in the state's southwest. The blaze continues to burn out of control in plantations and bushland west of Portland. The CFA says rugged terrain is making it difficult to establish containment lines.
Mariana Vickers and her brigade are off to the pub for breakfast. They drove up from Port Campbell yesterday and spent all night fighting the fire.
I've been in my brigade for 2 years. I've never been to a fire.
The fire has burnt more than 9,000 hectares in plantations and bushland with limited access. But crews managed to get into the area last night to burn fire breaks. More than 400 firefighters are on the ground. They've come from far and wide to help.
It feels good to help out and, provide support to people who can't really defend themselves.
Several hundred people live in the area, but many have chosen to stay and defend their homes.
We established a relief centre at Hayward and we had no one attend the relief centre, so I think they hopefully were comfortable about the advice we had given them and the work they'd done preparing their properties.
The southwesterly wind is now starting to pick up and the CFA is getting concerned about some of the smouldering stumps in this pine plantation, as farmland is just kilometres away. Many feel it's been difficult getting up-to-date information.
I wish that they could update the information a little bit quicker so that we know, to get out if we need to.
So we're getting good results through the iPad, but on the computer, the CFA site seems to crash quite often.
The lack of access means this fire is hard to fight.
It's a bit like a piece of string, but we're expecting to be here at least for another week.
The threat to towns isn't over just yet. EmilyStewart, ABC News, Dartmoor.